Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to this beautiful day. It's going to be extra special because we are going to learn more about the environment, and not only the environment, my dear friends, we are going to learn more about humanity. When we talk about environment and humanity, we get one name that comes to our mind, none other than our special celebrity and guest who is here with us. You must be wondering as to who Sir is. Let me introduce you to our special celebrity and guest is Mr. Santhanam Rajagopal, joining us all the way from a beautiful city called as Tiruchi, also called as Tiruchinappalli, which is located in Tamil Nadu, India. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session.
Hello, madam, and clean and green. Good evening to everyone. So it's a great pleasure to be with you this evening.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for obliging to share the time with us on the International Fab Talks. In spite of being busy and taking care of all the plants that are around you, all the trees around you, you have taken out some time for us. You're always very busy creating awareness with regard to the environment, and as well as on humanitarian basis, you have done a lot of work. Allow me to share your profile in a professional way, and then we go ahead with the session.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. My dear friends, I'd like to share Sir's profile in an official way, and then we go ahead, have a wonderful session with Sir, getting to know why he has given such a lot of his time and energy to saving the environment and love for mankind. These two big questions are in my head, which I'm going to ask him. And of course, he's going to show us his lovely garden and enlighten us about how the environment is so useful to us, which you all know, but are neglecting it. Sir isn't neglecting it. He's, taking consistency. Following the consistent way or persistent way to go ahead and help people understand the importance of growing trees. So yes, friends, I go ahead and share Sir's profile. Just give me a moment. As I earlier mentioned, we have with us our esteemed guest, Santhanam Rajagopal. He is the Senator of Exnora International and also the International Coordinator for Swedish universities and schools. He's also the creator of POOMI THAI THOTTAM. Now, that's really nice, a temple for nature. So today he's going to share that beautiful temple of nature with us. We'll get to know more about Sir. And when he just showed me a little of the garden that he has given importance to, and he has groomed that garden so beautifully with lots of trees and plants. Let's get to know more about it. He's mostly connected with more, organic gardening. And he also says in his garden, there are lots of birds that come and share the space, and you get pure air, pure oxygen in that zone where Sir is, and lots of peacocks to view because they come over there and enjoy the serene beauty that is available. Sir is also connected with a lot of international students and who come to Sir's place where he has this beautiful garden to know the importance of growing plants, saving nature, etc. It's not only that. Sir has also coordinated and contributed his time by connecting with more than 3,500 international students to explore the rich treasure, the cultural treasure of India, the cultural treasure of our great nation, to understand the importance of India and how India is trying its best to contribute to saving the environment. And Sir also loves to learn organic farming, and he has learned it from the legends. Now let's get to know more about Sir. He has learned it from legends, and in fact, he's become a legend today. He is giving a lot of importance to growing so many plants and trees everywhere. And he has nurtured nature by planting more than 15,000 saplings for a greener India. When you only focus on India and grow plants, what happens? The entire world benefits. No matter which country you are, you just have to start growing plants such that you will stop the dangerous climatic changes that are taking place, floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, etc. So grow more trees and save the environment is what Sir concentrates on. There's another important thing, my dear friends, which I would like to share. A very important thing. A birthday gift is a seed to everyone. Such a beautiful way. Instead of buying all the artificial stuff that we buy at the shops, at the gift shops, why don't we gift our loved ones plants, trees, or seeds for them to grow in their gardens or in the spaces which are available to them? That's a beautiful and unique way that just clicked my mind. A birthday gift could also be in the form of seeds, And that's a beautiful, a lifetime gift. You can pass it on from one generation to another. Once the tree grows and blooms, generations to come will also enjoy the fruits and the flowers and the fresh air, etc. Now, tree plantation is not a hobby, sir says. It's not his hobby. Like, there are some people who have a hobby. This is my hobby and I do it just like at leisure. For sir, it is life. So sir has contributed his entire life to saving the environment and giving his time to educate others on the importance of saving the environment. Sir has visited 42 plus countries. Now imagine 42 countries, and you must be asking, what did sir do? Did he go touring all the way to enjoy himself? Of course, he did enjoy meeting and connecting with different people with one purpose in mind. What is that purpose? Wanting to know different techniques about how we could save the ecosystem, and as well how to bond with the right kind of people and enhance the humanitarian aspects. These are the two things that sir has focused while visiting all these countries, more than 42 countries, you could say. And he's been inspired and he's been inspired by many people around him. And at the same time, he has become an inspiration to others, and he helps others understand the importance of the environment and of important aspects in life by sharing Enviro stories. Now, what is this Enviro stories? Provoking Enviro stories. We'll get to know about it. Sir is a wonderful storyteller also. Now, he has reached more than 25,000 plus children across Tamil Nadu, across India, you could say, and sharing his knowledge of storytelling and sharing important hints and topics and messages through stories. Teach them young to reinstall greener India. So he's been trying to share his time educating the young children about growing plants through wonderful stories. And apart from that, friends, I'd like to share justice. Yes, friends, as I was earlier sharing, sir is an inspiring person, and he's inspiring others as well through his storytelling techniques. And he has this beautiful way of making little children. He has touched the lives of more than 25,000 plus children with beautiful stories, enabling them to understand that, yes, we need a greener area around us. We should make our surroundings green. That helps India to be more healthier when it comes to the environment. And not only growing plants, even keeping the area clean, like it's clean and green. And at the same time, my dear friends, sir is a wonderful trekker. He's been to the Himalayas. That's great. Not once, not twice. Thrice he has been to the Himalayas, and he's been enjoying his trekking experience. And he says it is really a very vibrant experience connected with eco-friendly people around there. And there's a good feeling and a good vibe amongst 4,000 trekkers all over the world. So when we talk of Himalayas, it's not only the Indians or a few country people coming there. All over the world, people are on this trekking mission. And then when 4,000 trekkers meet up and wanting to save the environment, that's a beautiful way. So sir has shared that with us. That's really very nice. And he says, exhilarated with being with nature, you really get that higher connection or that beautiful feeling. The existence on this earth, or my existence on this earth really makes sense when you meet people, like-minded people around you, and you begin to think for the benefit of everyone. All should be good. All should enjoy life. All should benefit pure air. All should benefit good food, etc. And apart from that, sir also loves scuba diving, paragliding, as I mentioned earlier, trekking at high altitudes. He's also an animal lover. Now, what kind of animals we'll get to know? He's a brilliant storyteller. You could say an inspiring storyteller. And sir and his missus both have been working very well together in order to save nature and create more happiness for people around them, and as well as birds and animals and insects and all of them, existing in peace, coexisting in peace and harmony with nature. So they've also received the Best Couple Award by Gandhi Peace Foundation, Chennai. Son of the Soil Award by Andimadam Villagers, and as well as the Earth Saving Award by JCI. Sir has also received letters of appreciation from Nelson Mandela, Mr. and Mrs. Bill Clinton, and the Swedish Prime Minister. Imagine, this particular individual who is in front of us, our celebrity and guest, getting such a lot of love and respect across the world. So if the people across the world beyond Indian borders could love and respect him for what he is doing, so why not we Indians join together, join hands with him and save our nature, save our environment, keep it neat, clean and green, and focus on building a beautiful world for all of us. So you have a wonderful, impressive profile that's really nice. And today you're sitting amidst all your lovely plants and trees around you. We're really very excited to know more about you and your journey. The first question that I'm going to pose is, who is the real Santhanam Rajagopal and why did he enter into this zone called as environment? Why is Santhanam Rajagopal not selfish? Why is he focusing on saving the environment, saving humanity? What is the reason behind this?
Yeah, good, madam. I'm really happy to follow your introduction. Actually, that was a bit old profile. Now I have completed 60 countries. Recently, I've been to US and Canada and Europe. So altogether, 60 countries completed now, and 7 trekking in Himalaya, 7-time trekking. It was not updated. So that was recently added. So, and also I'm so happy this environment talk and humanity talk should not be in air-conditioned room. So I was really specific to have it in my garden where I had such a wonderful greenery. And also, normally I don't want to preach things before I practice. So I can, as a speaker, as a storyteller, I can tell many stories sitting inside the room and just telling anything without achieving. But that's not my style. So my style is just practice before you preach the world. That's also. And as you told me earlier, as you well said, environment is hobby. I don't think it's a hobby. Maybe playing football and cricket and drawing pictures are hobby. But environment is breathing is our hobby. It's a life. If I'm breathing, it's not my hobby. It's my life and your life and everyone's life. So after all this experience under these 62 years, now I have decided there is only 2 things can save the world. Whether you are rich or whether you are highly educated or big leaders or poor, whatever. Until you take care of the earth and humanity, you cannot live peacefully in this world. Because you can be highly educated. When you come out with the big degrees, if earth is melt down with the global warming, where can you work? So first thing everyone should care nowadays is environment. Okay, if we have finished our environment work, do you think we can live peacefully? You have to train human being also to live like a brotherhood. Otherwise, you can see the world, how it's going on all over the world, wars and problems and everything. So these 2 things should go simultaneously until you can't achieve the better living in this world. That's why after all this experience, all the contacts, all my profession, I have chosen this environment and humanity service. And now I'm proud to say I'm an organic farmer also. Though I'm working for international coordinator for Sweden universities and schools, but still I'm proud to say I'm an organic farmer in my own place in Trichy. So that's the more proud title for me. So this way I chosen the environment and humanity, ma'am.
Excellent, excellent, sir. But my question is, why did you choose it? What made you choose it? At what age were you empowered with this thought that, yeah, I give my life and, I give everyone a piece of me that is like my thought, my view is to save the environment, and you're enlightening others as well. What was that age when you felt, yes, this is what I have to do?
Yes. From my village where I born, it's called Andi Madam. And I am not able to go to higher studies since my family background. It's a poor family background. So I have completed up to only +2. After that, I don't get a chance to go further because of economical and family situation. But in the meantime, I always think different compared to other people. And also, I got some contact from Sweden. The Swedish people used to come to my village. And then as a little boy going around with them and speaking a little funny English. So I'll try to get a contacts and friendship with them. After a while, they invite me to study in Sweden for Swedish language and literature. They arrange a scholarship for me. That's the first time I'm flying to Europe out from India. That make me wide open my eyes to see the world. That was a great opportunity to see the world in a better view. Then I decided we cannot just sit in a small pond. We have to swim in the ocean because the humanity is very important to grow peacefully. So if I have a good profession and good income, maybe I will be better and my family will be better. But until everyone, my neighbors and the whole world is better, then only I can live peacefully. So that sparked me in my mind. And then the environment is so important for all these things. Without a strong platform, you cannot grow. Without strong environment, you cannot be healthy living in this beautiful world. That two things inspire me from the beginning. Then I come out of all the clutches of religion and all other so-called superstitious beliefs. So I started my journey with the environment and the nature. Now, in fact, I achieved more because I help a lot of rural children to study. Even now we have 300 children studying in our night school. We are conducting night school in our surroundings for the rural children. So there are 300 children are studying and we are helping from our own earnings and some help from our friends. But my point of view is as long as you give, you get back. So as long as you take the water from the well, it will reimburse. That's why it is nothing I lose. In fact, I gain a lot. So that's also my part of life. So I am having a very good family and good status and good standard and economically good. At the same time, I also try to help as much as possible downtrodden people and also give them meaning of life and environment and humanity. So all my children, where I help them, they're all very good in thinking like me now. So that way I feel very satisfied in my journey.
Excellent, sir. That's really nice. That's very, very interesting. Now, sir, basically now you're in which part of Trichy, sir? Such that if anybody who views this, they would love to come and connect with you. They would like to see the place. They would like to learn from you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the main part of the city called Urayur, the historical place in Trichy city that's called Urayur, ancient Chola king capital. And from the Urayur town, it's 3 kilometers outskirt of Urayur towards, from Urayur towards Kulumani Road. So it's located in a highway. So this all area is banana special area and agriculture fertile land. But now it's become a fast developing city, except my garden. I am keeping my garden alone without the concrete jungle.
That's
And
nice.
it is very highly valued land. I mean, economically. But I don't think about economic. At least for some area, I must keep it where Almighty can live peacefully here. Because my thought is the gods are not living in the temples. Gods are living in a beautiful nature. So that's why I created this POOMI THAI THOTTAM. That's the Mother Nature garden where I built a small temple to respect Mother Nature. And there you can't see any statue of God or a different religion, but all environmental related messages, I kept it in this temple. And whoever come to pray this temple, I have formed a mantra. I will just tell you, I just keep the earth imagine holding my earth in my hand and start my prayer every day. கண் கண்ட தெய்வமாய் கருணை நிறை கொண்டவளாய் கண்ணினிமை போல் எங்களை எல்லாம் காத்தருளும் பூமி தாயே, இனி உம்மை காப்பது எங்கள் அத்துணை பேரின் கடமை, அதை நிச்சயம் செய்வோம் என உறுதி கூறுகிறோம். This is my humble nature prayer. Now it's also spread to different part of schools and places. Even our Exnora always start with this prayer wherever they conduct any program. So this is from me. I'm proud to say. So
Excellent.
yes.
Excellent. That's wonderful. Now, sir, you are also connected to Exnora. What is your role with International Exnora and how does it work? Like,
Yeah, since I am involved in these environmental activities, I was searching the genuine, dedicated organization who doing excellent service towards environment. Then I came to know my guru, Mr. MP Nirmal. I got a chance to get a meeting with him. That was the best eye-opener for me because I was myself searching without big knowledge. But he motivated me and giving a lot of opportunity to learn more about environment and global warming and the global issues, all these things through him and all my environment team members from Exnora. That provoked me again and again, and now they also put me in a international senator category. And also, since I have a lot of contacts internationally, for example, Sweden and all the other European countries, a lot of students from Sweden used to come here. So we also motivate them. We also involve them in these activities. So now I'm so proud to say I'm a Exnoran.
wonderful, wonderful. That's really nice, sir. So you are the senator of Exnora International. Now, apart from that, you are also the international coordinator for Swedish universities and schools. Now, if you could share something about it as well, sir.
Yes. Yeah, as I told you earlier, just roaming around with these Westerners in my village. Through their contact, I got a chance to go to Sweden, and where I got a chance to study in Stockholm, the capital, the most beautiful capital city of the world is Stockholm. And there I got a chance to study 1 year Swedish language and literature. At that time, I also got a chance to meet Mr. Nelson Mandela when he came to receive a Nobel Prize in Stockholm. So I was there, shake hand with him. That was a really proud moment. And through that chance, my friends think that I may be a good resource person for them to bring their students to India. So they asked me, can you arrange a field study for my students from Sweden? Yeah, it was in 1990. I got a chance. First group from Sweden came here. And then I started the first, I organized the first field study program for Swedish students. That was a wonderful experience. And I got a feedback that whatever we learned from Swedish school under this 15 years, just this 15 days field study opened my eyes much better than sitting in the classrooms in Sweden. So this was their feedback, and that made me more and more hardworking under several years. So far, 3,500 students from Sweden. That's called International Swedish Schools. The students are from all over the world, study in Sweden. So they are not all Swedish citizens. They are all from different countries. So in that case, we have almost 150 country students visited India and stayed in Trichy, stayed in my family, and enjoying our great Indian culture and tradition and everything. And also, when I was childhood, I used to think, whenever I traveled to Chennai, I used to see this Anna flyover where the American embassy is located. I used to see several hundreds of people stand in queue for a US visa. I wonder why so many Indians are waiting in a queue. Then I thought, why can't we make other country people to wait to get the Indian visa. So in that way, I got a lot of inspiration. Then I work hard. Now you can see 3,500 students from my side, from my effort, come to India. Because in India, as a proud Indian, I must say, earlier in medias and other, through media and other, India is a kind of poor country and a lot of accidents and flood problems and fire accidents and snakes, beggars. Was exposed. But when I got a chance to bring them to India and show them our rich culture and tradition, they were amazed. Oh, what we learn from the media, Western media, is entirely different from what we see in our own eyes. That way, everyone extremely happy, and the picture was extremely different what they see from their media, Western medias. So that way, I'm at another very proud that I'm doing good to show our beautiful country in a right way. So now, so many people are in the queue to come to India through my projects. So even last month, we have 30 students. And again, another team is coming in September. So it is through a lot of people coming because they love India. And they said, I have a guest book, several guest books from 3,500 students. If you see, India is the best country in the world, and the hospital is #1 in the world. Like that, all 3,500 members return the guest book. That every day, whenever I see, I'm so proud. That's why this is everyone's duty as an Indian citizen to show the real India. So that way, I'm so proud what I'm doing. Thank
Wonderful,
you.
wonderful. So that's really excellent. Very nice. And you also have a guest book, and with the feedback that makes you extra proud to know that they love the work that you do and they love India too, just like how they love their motherland, they love India too. That's really very nice. Now, so are you still connected with all these students?
Pardon? Yeah, yes, of course. They're all in my touch, and they motivate many other people to come here. And even some students came as a student and they become a teachers. Now they motivate their student to bring them here. So it is like that is going on very well, and everyone in intact contact.
That's really nice. That's wonderful to know, sir. Excellent. Now, sir, you are a wonderful storyteller too. What kind of stories do you tell children, and how do you keep them engaged and engrossed with regard to the environment?
Yeah, I usually tell a lot of stories connected with the environment as well as humanity. For example, we used to, as I told you, we have 300 children studying in our night schools. And once in a while, we used to gather them. For example, November 14th, the Children's Day, and Christmas Day, and Deepavali Festival Day, and all religious festival, we used to gather them here in our garden. So once they all came here for Deepavali, we invited them. All 300 came here. And then I kept a lot of gift packets on the table. And then I welcomed them, and I told them, oh, today is the wonderful festival. Do you know what is the name of the festival? I asked them. Yeah, it's a Deepavali. Okay, for Deepavali, what can we do? Yeah, everyone will enjoy with the fireworks. That's why you invite us, and I know that you have kept a lot of gift box with the fireworks. That's why we are very excited, uncle, they said. Yeah, that's fine. But I asked them, if you use the fireworks, what will happen? Yeah, it will be, the sky will be colorful, they said. Okay, after colorful, what will happen? It will be harmful. Okay, then without harmful, if you want to make a colorful sky, what can we do? I asked them. They don't know. They said, oh, I don't know. Then I asked them to open the gift box. They open, it's a flower plants. Flower plants. And then they open, I asked them to plant everywhere. So once they plant, now all the plants are planted by those children, little children. Now the sky will be colorful without harmful. And it's not only few seconds, it's forever beautiful flowers. So that way, without telling them very hard way, I make them to understand the environment and the impact of the environment. Now, all my 300 children never use fireworks. They have taken a challenge that we will never touch the firecrackers in our life. So that way, I cannot change the whole world, but I change some young minds. So this can be spread all over the world. That's what I'm doing. So this way, I'm small way, I'm adding. For example, I also tell my young children, because of their religion, everyone come with forehead marks and the holy robes here and the caps on the head according to the religion. That's fine. It is their beliefs. But nowadays, I teach them, whatever you do according to religion, that's well and fine. But don't forget to use the helmet when you're driving motorcycle. Don't forget to use the seat belt, even though you have a holy rope, but don't forget to use the seat belt when you are driving cars. And don't forget to use zebra cross, even though you use Jesus cross. Don't forget to use the zebra cross when you are crossing the pedestrian cross called zebra crossing. So this way, simple way, I make them to understand the importance of traffic rules and cleanliness and everything through friendly way. I motivate them without hard way of punish them. This way, I got a big success.
Wonderful. Brilliant, sir.
Hope you are able to understand what I mean.
Yes. Very nice. And I really like the way you explained about the Diwali time. You gave them gifts and then you explained about the crackers and what happens and how you could transform, the environment in a beautiful way by planting saplings. That's really nice. I really like that concept. And it should be adopted by every state of India, every district in India, every little tiny village where, crackers are being burst mindlessly without any thought, because several animals also will be disturbed. The senior citizens, the people who are not well with the sound and the pollution of firecrackers. I think this concept is very nice of planting saplings and seeing the color around you. And you, as you mentioned, it's not just a moment of joy. It is a joy forever. It will be like continuing for generations to come. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, sir, I'd like to share a small PPT with our audience. And then again, you will take us around your garden and you will show us all the important plants and trees that you have over there. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just give me a moment. I shall share the PPT, sir.
Thank you.
So friends, here we have a wonderful PPT. We'll get to know more about sir and his work. Give us a moment, friends. Yes, sir. So, sir, this is all about you, Santhanam Rajagopal. As I earlier mentioned, he's the senator and the senator of Exnora International and international coordinator for Swedish universities and schools. Apart from that, the creator of POOMI THAI THOTTAM, a temple of nature, that he's going to show us very soon now in just a few minutes. And that is connected with saving the earth in a beautiful way. So this is sir, and he's very busy with work and the plants. That's really nice. Sir, is this one in your garden, sir?
Yes, it was the early stage.
That's
Hello?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Now here, this is like the model of organic gardening. It's a place for birds and it has a lot of pure oxygen. Lots of peacocks move about here. That's wonderful, sir. We'd love to see it now when you show us. I hope we could see some of them. That's really nice. Now, what is that in Tamil, sir? What has been written over there in Tamil, if you could read that?
Yeah. ஆடம்பர மத விழாக்களை தவிர்ப்போம், நிறைய மரம் நடு விழாக்கள் செய்வோம். Let us avoid lavish festivals instead of celebrate tree plantation festival. That's the meaning.
Wonderful. Brilliant. It's a lovely way. Then we have the next one. And this is about the international students who have arrived at your place and they are in the Indian traditional attire. That's wonderful. That's great.
This is the Srirangam temple, the famous.
This is that Srirangam temple. That's really nice. Did you also accompany them, sir, on this journey?
Of course. I do.
As you said, the international school in Sweden, I mean, the various countries have come there to learn, and they became a part of even your journey and the process of, saving the environment and connecting with humanity. So different country students had attended your sessions, around about 3,500, right? The
Yes.
workshops, or the classes that you were offering them, or the courses. That's really very nice. Very glad to know that, sir. Now, could you tell us something about this? You seem to be very, very deeply interested and connected. What is all this about, sir?
Yeah, I hope you all know that the legend Nammarvar, the organic scientist, Nammarvar is the legend of organic farming. He's my friend who is the pioneer of my organic idea. So he came all the way and stay with me and give me all the ideas and motivate me to keep this garden pure organic. So that's the best moment in my life where I have become a more conscious about organic farming. So this is Mr. Nammarvar. Is a well-known legend of organic farming in Tamil Nadu.
Wonderful, sir. Now, birthday gift is seed to everyone. What is this all about?
Yes, I built a temple for Mother Nature. Usually, whenever you come to Mother Nature, temple, you always get some prasad, like a vibhuti and small packets of vibhuti or kumkum or something. So same way, when they all come to my place, they come to this little temple of Mother Nature, and when they do some meditation, few seconds, after that I give them little packets, and they think, oh, it's a holy prasad, maybe it's a vibhuti or kumkum, but when they open, it will be seeds. So whenever, whoever comes, I always give them little gift of seeds. So that is my way of motivating the youngsters to plant trees and so on.
Excellent, excellent. So that's beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Now,
Yes.
clean tree, green tree.
Trees.
That's wonderful. A beautiful rhyming word over there. You're rhyming so well. Could you tell us something about this unique concept?
Yes, because I really like Trichy City, but just being a citizen of Trichy City and say I'm a Trichy and what I contribute back to Trichy City. This was in my mind. And Mr. Nirmal, Exnora founder, he came and said, why can't you call Trichy into Trichy? He's the motivator for me. Then I said, okay, it's simple to write in a board, clean Trichy and green Trichy. But I'm consciously thinking, is it right? Just write in the board, or shall we make it? In that moment, I start working hard, develop pure garden with a lot of trees, and also plant nearly 13,000 trees in the city and my home village and everywhere. Then proudly now I say clean Trichy and green Trichy without just preaching. I practice. Now I'm preaching everyone. So this is a simple model, example. That's why I keep this board in my garden.
Very nice. Excellent, sir. I think this should be placed everywhere across Trichy. That's really nice.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir. Clean Trichy.
We are trying to do it. We are trying to doing. That's why through Exnora and all our young students and all the well-wishers and good-hearted people, we are really doing very sincerely this work all over Trichy and surrounding districts through Exnora.
Wonderful, sir. That's nice. Very good to know. Now, is this the Chipko movement?
Yeah, I always work in our garden. I don't just, as I told you, I never want to preach people. Though I'm the boss of this garden, still I work. Everyone asks, why you work? Why you work? Yeah, I'm breathing because to survive, I need to breathe. Same way, I have to work to get a good health. So it is not just a boss as a laborer work. It's everyone's duty to do this kind of work. That's why I always jump into the field and work every day, every time, whenever we are planting or do any farming work. I always be there as a role model for all my other stops. So this is not just a photograph. It's always like that. And
Yes.
then this is also Himalaya in Simla. I was walking around in a big jungle. So I really hugged this beautiful tree as my companion.
Yes. That reminds me of the Chipko movement.
Yeah.
Long time back, we had a moment called as the Chipko movement, where they went to cut the trees and the villagers went and hugged the trees and didn't allow them to cut the trees. So I am reminded of that beautiful scene. So
Yeah.
practicing than preaching. That's wonderful, sir. Excellent.
Yes. With
Yes.
these photos, I also tell the students, I ask them how the mobile phone works through this towers signal that mobile phone works. And but how we all survive in this world, I asked the students and all the young minds. They said they are a little bit in doubt. Through this Wi-Fi towers, mobile phone works. Through this selfless trees, we all survive because it spread the air, oxygen, everything without any electricity, without any cables. It keeps all the humanity and all the creatures in the world safe and alive with the healthy oxygenated air. So we should respect the trees or the pure Wi-Fi spreading trees. This is way I used to tell all the students.
Yes, sir. Excellent, sir. As you've said now that you visited more than 60 countries, or almost 60 countries. So here's an
Yes.
updated version that sir has visited around about 60 countries to spread and gain knowledge about ecosystem and humanity. Yes, sir. This is consistent and continuous effort in teaching the young minds. That's very nice. As through storytelling, etc. That's wonderful. And this is your Himalayan trip, right?
Yes.
Very nice. Now, how did you feel? See, now Trichy is a very hot place. When you went up to the Himalayas, you've been how many times? 7 times to the Himalayas?
7 times. Yes, 7 times.
And when you hold the snow in your hand, how does that feel?
It's always very exciting because I lived in Sweden, north of Sweden, near North Pole, which is minus 40 degrees. So I always love snow and cold climate. So that's my favorite climate. So whenever I see snow and cold climate, I always enjoy very much.
That's wonderful, sir. Now, here as a scuba diver, paragliding, and all of these. Now, you say you are an animal lover. What kind of animals do you love? Is it the wild animals, the domestic animals?
Yeah, domestic animals in the city and my garden, because we don't have any wild animal. Of course, we have snakes and peacocks. Even now, a lot of peacocks moving around. I can hear the sound, and that's all wild. We have rabbits, we have peacocks, and we have an owl and all kind of birds in our garden. That's all wild. But we also have pet animals like dogs and cows and all these domesticated animals also we have. But whenever I go to trekking in the deep jungle, I really enjoy watching tiger and panther and lions and elephants, all kind of animals we used to enjoy. We go for a lot of night safari treks in a deep jungle. So it was really amazing. So I love both.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. Now here, so the best couple award by Gandhi Peace Foundation, Chennai. Could you tell us something about this?
Yes, there is a legend called Palam Kalyana Sundaram. He just came to know about me somewhere and he called me, can I come and visit your place? So he came all the way and visit my garden and our service to the rural children in nights, the evening schools and so on. He was so impressed. And instead of spending money to religion and temples and gods and other things, and I'm doing all these things to the humanity, and which all the God and Almighty is so happy. And he's so happy, he said, oh, I'm really impressed what you do. So please come, and we are going to arrange a special award for you. So he invited me along with many legends. So we received this best couple award.
Wonderful. So that's really nice. And we also have letters of appreciation from Nelson Mandela, Mr. and Mrs. Bill Clinton, and as well as the Swedish Prime Minister. That's very nice. We're so happy that you're sharing the space with us, sir. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, sir, we'll be really excited to get to know and see your wonderful garden, your effort with Mother Nature. If you could take us around and show us this beautiful space that you are giving your energies and focusing on building a beautiful world.
Yes, it's really a pleasure. But since last week we have quite much rain and hot wind, so the garden is not well kept because of a lot of wind and a lot of fallen leaves and so on. But still, it looks natural. So kindly bear with me. But I'm really proud to show our garden to you all.
Yes.
And yes.
So friends, join us now to have a view of Sir's garden and how he's taking care of everything. Over to you, sir.
Yes. So I just start with the little Mother Nature temple. And then so here we don't have any statue of God. It's purely for Mother Nature. It's invisibly she's standing here because the air is pure and there is no religious chanting. There is no any religious practice, but still it's amazing. And this is my logo where you can see we are the last person to save our beautiful earth. Let's go green and peace. Cool the globe. This is my motto in our Mother Nature temple. And this is the chanting prayer, which I earlier told you. This every day I used to do this. And this is the poem which I made it, Drama of Nature, about humanity. It is placed in many schools in Sweden and in India too. So I'm so proud of this poem. And this is all good words, positive vibe, words of my nature temple. And here is wordings of some words like this. Do constant prayer that you will reach the God, but do constant service to humanity. God will reach you. Like this, so many wordings of in Tamil and English placed in this beautiful place, our temple. So, and also I must say, usually in India, whenever we do some auspicious things, we always plan break 108 coconuts to pray God. So my mother was so serious to break 108 coconut, do puja here for Ganesha. But I told her, please, please, Mama, don't force me to break 180 coconut trees. Instead, let us plant 108 coconut trees. So we plant 108 coconut trees around the garden. Now all the trees are giving so many hundreds of coconuts every day. So think different. That way I used to think different. So now I have planted 108 coconut trees. You can see all the grown up trees now.
Yes.
So like that. And we have a beautiful flowers. And so this is all planted by our children, rural children, instead of fireworks. So they make the sky colorful. Instead of harmful, our children makes colorful. So this is the way, and you can see all the wordings, which I told you. Let us avoid lavish festivals, religious festivals, and plant tree festivals. So like that, we have a lot of messages. So like that, I'm so happy to show you all this, my little effort of protecting environment. And we have a lot of peacocks roaming around now. Maybe they are in the field now.
Yes.
So we have a little countryside pump house with a little pool. So we used to come and relax and taking tender coconuts from our own organic garden. So like that, we grow a lot of organic food. So most of the food what we eat is from our garden, organic rice and mangoes, jackfruits, vegetables, all from our garden. So now you can see this clean tree, green tree.
Yes.
Can you see, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very clear.
Yeah. So like that, I do little efforts to show the world simple way of protecting environment and they make us peaceful, healthy life. It's not a big hard work. It's just a passion. If you have a passion, you will achieve everything. So this is I started humble and simple from my little village with my basic education of +2. But now I have achieved quite a lot. Even I travel to many countries. Even I am a trainer to many schools and international teachers. So nothing is impossible if you have a will and a wish. So that's why this is simple life of my example for many people.
Very true.
So even I don't know how to speak English, but now I can speak English in many hours to many universities in Sweden. I give a lot of lectures like that. So everything is possible if you have a pure intention. And I have a pure intention of nature protection and humanity. So this is both is my lifestyle. And I live like a hardcore lover of nature and the environment and humanity. So this is what all the plants, all the trees, all the leaves are like my babies. And they are so lovely. And whenever I sit here in our garden every day, everything is healing. Mind and the body and the physics, everything is healing. So because the air is so pure here, and just hearing the beautiful sound of nature, birds, and everything gives me so much positive energy. So like that, this is the number of the legend who planted jackfruit trees. We used to get a lot of fruits from this jackfruit, but just now it's off season, so we don't get any fruits, but mangoes and everything we got. So everything, whatever we grow is 100% organic in this field, ma'am. So this is a small tour of our garden. That's all, ma'am. Now.
That's wonderful, sir. That's really very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you so much. Excellent, excellent. It was a beautiful journey amidst greenery. Yes, sir. That's really nice. Now, I'd like to ask you, do you have somebody to help you with all this planting of the trees, or you do it all alone, or there's some help with assistance for you?
Of course, we have some people because I'm most of the time I'm traveling around the world. Yes. So that's why, in fact, it's very hard to be here and take care of this. So many of my friends and some of our staff always staying here, and they do. But whenever I'm here in Trichy, I'll always be the first person to be in the garden and to do work. I never behave like a boss, because if I need to breathe, no one else can breathe for me. Same way, it is everyone's duty to plant trees, because the earth ball, I mean, I used to say to my friends, playing football, volleyball, cricket ball is important, but taking care of earth ball is more important. Then only you can play football, volleyball, any balls, because earth ball is melting. So everyone's duty to protect earth ball. So this is my main concept. That's why I am going. It's in fact not a service, it's a selfish, because if earth is melting, even including myself will disappear. So that's why it's everyone's duty to work and protect environment. So let us all together save the earth ball. So let us all, our children, play football and volleyball and the cricket ball. This is my simple concept, ma'am.
Excellent, excellent, sir. That's very kind of you to share all of that. That's really nice. Now, sir, I'd like to put this question to you. Has your family been very supportive when you took this initiative of, entering into this field? Were your family members okay?
Yeah, in the early stage, they also think why you spend a lot of money and energy and time to do these useless things. But now everyone realized this is not useless. This is very useful. So until you show the result, no one will believe. That's why I don't preach. First of all, practice everything. The world will not listen if you just preach. World will listen when you can practice and show the result. This is the simple logic and technique I use. So now the whole family is behind me. And they are all proud of our garden and what I'm doing. So they are extremely supporting me for my life journey. And the same way, all my good friends and the Exnorans and all, because when I go to speak just simply about the environment, planting trees just from the mouth, no one will listen. I invite them here. Like today, you see everything by your own eyes. It is not a movie. It is a reality. So like that, when we show the reality, people will believe and accept. So like that, I'm doing this in a practical way. So simple logic, don't preach without practice. This is my logic.
Wonderful. Don't preach without practice. I like that concept. That's beautiful. Now, sir, you visited several other countries. How was your experience in each of these countries? Like, I'm not asking you to explain each of these countries. I mean to say, like, when you travel abroad, when you go to different countries, what is the main purpose of going over there? To share about your knowledge with regard to environment? How are the people receiving what you share? If you could share that with us, sir.
Yes. First of all, I go to Sweden and some countries in Europe for my profession. But all other countries are like a tourist, traveler. I go because I want to explore the whole world. So before my last breath, I want to complete at least 150 countries.
Wow.
So far, I have completed only 60 countries. Due to Corona lockdown, I am unable to do some trips. Otherwise, I could have made at least 75 countries by the time. But still, we have a time and energy and positive attitude. So I hope I will reach at least 100. So that's what my feeling. But whenever I go and see Sweden and all other countries, is so most cleanest country in the world. The Norwegian, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, it's called Scandinavian countries. They are the most cleanest country in the world. That is amazing to see such a beautiful country, and in the whole world, our country is called Holy Land. And when I come to see all the open defecation and all the outside throwing garbage and all the things, shocking. So that's a lot of trip of my international trips motivate me and provoke me to do a lot of work. That's also one important reason why I work tirelessly, constantly to develop our country because of my international exposure.
Yes, sir, I get that. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing, because we learn what is good in other countries, what are the best things in other countries, and how they maintain themselves, how they conduct themselves, how they keep their country clean and neat. We could also learn something from them and they learn something from us. That's wonderful. Now, sir, before we end the session, I'd like you to give a wonderful message to the entire world. What is the message from Santhanam Rajagopal?
You mean you wanted me to say? Yes, I can say that. I'm really specific to say. When the corona comes to the world and shock the world, the whole world say, oh, take a vaccine and wash your hands every time. But nobody asked to keep the earth clean and beautiful. So instead of washing your hands, you can protect yourself that particular moment. But instead, if you clean the earth, keep the environment clean, and there is no chance for spreading all the infections. So until if your mother is sick, how can you get a healthy food? So better you keep your mother healthy so she can give you good healthy food. Same way, instead of cleaning your hands, please clean the mother earth. Let her live healthy. If she's cooled down, if she have a high fever, high temperature, that will spoil your health also, like global warming. So keep her cool down and keep her healthy. Then you all will be healthy. So it is everyone's duty, not a hobby. So if you don't want, can you hold your breath few seconds? Then you can do whatever you like according to your hobby. If you cannot hold your breath more than 2 minutes, then everyone's duty to work and plant, keep the earth clean and green. Then only you can live happy and healthy. So it is not a mandatory, it's not a hobby. It is a mandatory, it's not a hobby. So it's everyone's lifestyle should be taking care of the earth. This should be the first priority. Because you can develop economically, you can develop ultra modern cities and so on. Just simply like Chennai flood and many floods you can see, simply washed out. All the scientific, all the modern things are collapsed within a few seconds because you cannot play against nature. So be friendly with the nature, then you can have a happy, peaceful life. There is no other option. Even God will not help you because Mother Nature is the God. So if you treat her well, she will bless you well. So please, everyone should do this as a priority, not a hobby. So this is what I want to tell, this simple message, but this is very serious message. All of the things is secondary message. And also the same way humanity. So even if you work all good and take care of the Mother Earth and clean and nice, but also teach the human being to be humanity with the love and brotherhood each other. Otherwise, you can see the bombarding the whole world, wars and everything going on. So these two things are very important, simultaneously should go together. Otherwise, you cannot save this beautiful earth. So live in this beautiful earth peacefully, only choice, only option, just take care of Mother Earth and love humanity. This two simple message is the ultimate message, I think. So this is what I want to convey, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's a beautiful message. Now, as you said towards the end, it's not only saving the environment, it's also saving human lives, respecting human lives. That's really nice. Encourage brotherhood, encourage peace and harmony across the globe, and live and let live.
Yes.
That's really wonderful. So we had a wonderful time with you, a lot of learnings today, and especially, what makes me, the way you explained the Diwali concept, that was really very nice. And you took us around your garden, you showed us everything, your connection with the Swedish, international universities and schools, the students coming over here to India and engaging themselves with the soil and, growing plants and trees. All of that is so nice. I mean, there should be many more people like you, like-minded people like you. Like, instead of seeing concrete jungles, instead of we seeing concrete jungles, we should see like these, the greenery around, the greenery jungles around us, with full of greenery, with lots of plants and animals where we could coexist and live a beautiful place. I really like your thought process. And I'm still having a lot of questions to ask you. Maybe I could request you for part 2 as well. We'd like
Definitely,
to know more about your thoughts and views on various other aspects as well, sir. Nevertheless, today it was a wonderful session. You really enlightened us, and it really makes us happy that there is somebody out there who really takes care of, Mother Nature. As you also explained that, with regard to the balls, the cricket ball, it could be the football or volleyball, throw ball, but the bigger one, the bigger picture is save the globe, save Mother Nature, save our planet. You focused on that, that is save the earth. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for taking out time for us. And before we end the session, I'd like to request all the viewers and the people known to us and unknown to us, do share this video with the right kind of people. If you'd like to connect and contribute your time and energy in helping sir go ahead with his concept of saving the environment and concentrating on humanitarian grounds and aspects, you could connect with sir. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the International Fab Talks. Fab Talks is all about creating awareness, the right kind of awareness, social awareness, environmental awareness, humanitarian relationships. Like we should bond with each other. Just like, sir, you are bonding with different people from different countries. I really like that you went from India, from a tiny place in Trichy. From there, you've been to Sweden, you've been studying there, and you've been, experiencing various adventures as well. Your trip to the Himalayas also is very interesting, and you've been there 7 times. It's so wonderful. But when we look at you, you're just a very calm person. But then there's a lot more than what appears to the eye. You're really a versatile person. Rombo Nandri, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam. It's a really, truly amazing and great pleasure, because this is the most important message I want to show to the great audience who is a responsible citizen of the earth. I'm sure this message will carry out by many of our viewers, because this is very, very important now. That's what I'm so happy today, because there are so many topics you may be handled with many other legends, but I'm proud to take part in this environment and humanity, because all other things, this is more important things. So thank you for this great opportunity giving me to speak about it, where I take it as my life. This is not just storytelling. This is all reality, what I speak. Through storytelling, I convey the message, but this is true reality, what I practice, the life. So hopefully this will inspire some of the viewers, and whenever, whoever get an opportunity to come to Trichy, please contact me, and you are most welcome to visit our Mother Nature Garden. You are all most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You're a very humble person. That is also very nice. Apart from being, doing all of this, connecting with different people, doing such a lot of good work, you're very humble and down to earth. அது ரொம்ப நல்லது sir. நல்லது sir. I like people who are down to earth. There are people who have achieved nothing and they are very proud and egoistical. You are such a person, you're, without any ego, you're so humble and nice. You took us around your garden. You're able to connect with children. You're able to connect with people out of our country and with one and all. And you're able to connect with even animals as well. And the various other trekkers, 4,000 trekkers, you've connected with them, bonded with them. That's all very nice. It says much about your personality. We wish you many more happy years to be here on this planet to help us to save the planet together. That's really nice. Keep spreading the beautiful message, sir. And don't forget to join us again in part 2 as well.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. Before signing off from the International Fab Talks, I just have a little request. Share this video with the right kind of people. Let them all be interested in saving Mother Nature. And of course, if you like what the International Fab Talks is doing, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And of course, don't forget to love yourself, love your family, and love Mother Nature as well. Signing. Thank you, sir.